All right, let's continue talking about some of the additional timing factors that we have. And by now, the skepticism on timing should be out the window, because I just showed you a mountain of evidence why certain timing factors, certain market moves come during certain times. And, we looked at probably, 24 charts just now that proves the point when certain things line up, certain points in times line up, the market does certain things, right? So that becomes obvious now. So let's just look at one more piece of evidence. And this one was found in the 2014 market forecast that you all got a copy of. So let's start at 2004. And I took a snapshot of the market in 2004. This was a shallow decline, but the pivot occurred here, and then the market declined for most of the year in 2004. Let's look at 1994. I think this is January 1994. Big down year, okay? Ugly, ugly, ugly. I think this was a 30% year, if I'm not mistaken. 1984, this is either January or March, I can't recall. It got cut off on the bottom of the chart, but nevertheless, a huge down year. This may have been the 30% year. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. The point is that the 10-year cycle works out every time. So let's go to 1974. Now the data was a little, I guess the farther you go back, the data on the charts gets a little sketchy, but you can still see huge down year. Okay, this is 1974. This is January 1974, all the way down, okay? And the market makes a pivot down here. So the point I want to bring up is, while the cycle work, and most people don't believe in cycles, or they just don't understand them, they don't know about them, but the reality is they do work. Now we just looked at like 30 different charts, okay, where I showed you time and time again these work out. So when the cycles converge like they are now, we don't necessarily know based on the cycle alone which way the market's going to go. But we do know, based on all the other evidence that we kind of throw into the pot and say, all right, here's our best series of data that we have to work with. Now, how does it line up? And that's what we're doing now. And that's why you're able to determine what's going to happen come the week after next, essentially. So, I'm glad you're all here. Now, let's talk about the next piece of evidence we have.